Hello, I'm Dwight Norris of fishnetwork.com, and I'm here in Falmouth, Massachusetts, getting ready to go fish at Shivericks Pond, which is right behind the Falmouth Public Library. Now, I was thinking about going saltwater fishing today with my son, but things didn't work out, and I learned from Falmouth Bait and Tackle that right now the fish aren't out there. I would have caught nothing, or maybe some holdover striper, which he saw possibly rolling. He wasn't quite sure what he was looking at, but it looks like we'll be doing some freshwater fishing today in Cape Cod, so check it. So here we are at Shivericks Pond. There's a little place you can get down below the little trail that goes behind it between the school, right behind the playground. And it's just a little flat area. You can't really see that. I'm not gonna move it. Anyway, yeah, well, let's take a look. This little flat area here. You can do your thing. Now, I don't know what's in this pond. I'm gonna presume there's bass and something else, but I don't know how to catch them, what to catch them with. But I heard that freshwater fishing is on fire down here. We'll see. If I don't have the right setup, I have some saltwater rods, I have some light lures. It's not gonna be good. I got some braid, but we're gonna try it out. And soon enough, my son will be joining me as well. Now I'll have to switch to something big on a very big pin saltwater combo. We'll see what happens. So first, got my Abu Garcia ugly stick. I don't know why I said Abu Garcia. It's an ugly stick by Shakespeare, GX2. My other thing is Abu Garcia. I just keep saying that a lot because I like Abu Garcia. It's cheap, it's affordable, gets the job done. It's gotten worse over the years since they moved their manufacturing somewhere else, but I still like them. So let's try this out. I got this little spinner, a white tail with an underspin on it. Let's see if we can't grab some of that. That's like a classic from back in the day. Looks like a minnow. Talks like a minnow. Not a minnow. It's like this is not hung up here either. It's not a great spot. But oh, it looks like I can get my line out there at least. It's like a really big rig for some light lures. I'll be really happy if something that comes up and snatches this puppy. Anything. Except for a bird or a cat. Let's not talk about that. Just gonna go off screen here a little bit, don't worry about it. Things are on fire. I'm like, oh, Fisher's on fire, freshwater. I'm like, where is it on fire? Because where I'm going, it's gonna get real cold real fast. Some days I have my day, but most days I don't. It's almost like a running joke with myself. Persistent here. I'm gonna work this thing here. Thoroughly. To the left, to the right, down the middle. Just slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Or die. There's an osprey or something just hovering over the water, which tells me there's some fish in here doing something. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to grab that thing. Nope, he stopped. He stopped right there. Maybe we'll see him. He sees something, but he can't grab it. Also, I'm not sure if this pond is blessed with trout, but if it is, that'd be cool too. dinner, or like before dinner snack. Thinking like, where's that? There's a guy fishing over at the main spot. Well, I think it's fishing. Might just be looking. There's only a couple of access points to this pond. Otherwise, you're walking through the muck and mire. It's okay if you have the right gear. I'm in basketball shoes. Hoping there'll be some followers out here. I can at least confirm there's something roaming. No bites on my spinner. Ridiculous. Baby. Fish on in Cape Cod. Maybe catching a couple fishes when it's hot in spring. Had no luck. Same time. Have to wait until, just like you do for swimming. Not until you see kids get in the water is it really spring around here. Alright. As usual, gave it 5 minutes or more. About time to think about something else. And what do you know, there's a bunch of fishing line from somebody else. A negligent fisherman. What is this? Look at that. It's ridiculous. When you do your part, and you clean it up, maybe you'll come across a lure. Something. There's a trash can right up there. Take it out to the trash can when I'm done. Actually, I'm new around here. There's probably, like I said before, if you want to get some cheap lures, like I'll be making a PDF for soon about how to get fishing gear for cheap. You should always look up when you're fishing, because you never know when there's some free lures or tackle just sitting right around you. Really tempted to put this green grubble in there. Maybe a spinner. Because I know the trout like this what looks like a fire tiger style spinner. This is my heavier spinner. I think it's around 1 ounce. Not sure if I've ever used it before. Why not use it somewhere where I know there's trout? Plus, I know some bluegills and smaller things will eat it too. Oh yeah, I have, never mind. I have caught some bluegills on it at Hardy Pond in Waltham, Massachusetts. So if that was not correct, I have used it before and I have caught fish on it. Just don't remember much these days. Yep, let's just stop trying to do a slip knot. Do what we know we're supposed to do, which is a polymer knot. Sometimes I lose my grip on the polymer knot too. Get a little frustrated, but oh no, it's still better and easier than a slip knot when it comes to braided line. Hands are strong enough. Got myself tangled up in what looks like more fishing line. Oh god, there's fishing line everywhere, even in the dirt. It's been here for ages. This whole area should be dug up. I'm probably standing on some fishing line. Look at the shallows right here. Looks like a can of tuna. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. Not going to heavy flash, that's fine. Heavy flash. Ooh, nice cast, nice cast. Needs a little bit of love. Oil. Something. It's very grinding. So, no bites here as of yet. What to do? What to do? That was a tree. Wrong direction. Gotta go this way. Check it. So I'm gonna switch over to using my Rapala ripstop minnow. I like Rapala minnows, but since my son's coming, I'm gonna let him have the easier rod to do, the more likely freshwater rod here, and keep this little, what is this anyway? That's a Panther Martin trout color spinner on there, and I'm gonna put it on this pin reel here, and we'll see what happens. It's an old pin reel with a pin shock rod, braided line. It might work, it might not, but I'll let you see that in a second. So I've hooked on the Rapala X-Rap minnow. This is I believe it's a 4.5 inch minnow. It's got the rattles in there, got the treble hooks. It's got braided line, as you can see. And this is my pin shock rod with a very old pin reel. Do you want to know how old? I think it's rusted over. I know it was made in Philly though. Got it from my uncle-in-law. It's really a saltwater rod. It's seen a lot of saltwater according to its status right now. Let's take a look at that. But we're gonna make it work. But I'm getting hung in a tree first. Make sure the line goes up. The other one I was using was better. Cast though. Frankie is not the greatest. Interesting. Yeah, that's the kind of distance I've been wanting to get up. Big boy, nailed this thing. This particular type of pin reel, you can't flip the bail manually. The bail is flipped by reeling it in. Old school. Flipped by a fishing line everywhere. Under the ground. I'm pulling the dirt up. Just about burnt this spot out. Not a bite, not a sighting. It's just like any other place I've been. But maybe it's me. Nope, wasn't here from everybody else. So I heard that. I believe his name is Ryan Collins. My fishing Cape Cod. Talk about freshwater fishing here. It's more or less talking about smallmouth and trout, but this isn't a smallmouth lake or pond right here. I actually don't know what's in here. I've fished with everything that should be interested in something. What? I need some bass to chase them. Ripstop, not a... Uh-oh, who's calling me? Probably my family. Sorry, my son was calling me, telling me that he'll be here shortly. See a little foot trail heading this way. I'm gonna see what's over there. So I saw what looked like a nice spot, but there's a lot of overhanging trees right here, and some more overhanging trees in between here and what the road is, where the front of the library is. I think it's actually called Library Lane, right here in Falmouth. But definitely got 2 buckets over there, and it looks like a rod in the water. He's feeding them something, minnows, worms. I'm not sure what. We're waiting for him to pull up something, but I haven't seen anything. So I'm gonna try to cast here. Sun's coming soon. Let me see what can be done. I see a building over there. Not sure if they have a fence, but there's a walkway down to the water over there. And I might want to take a walk all the way around this pond first and see where I can get some action and get access. By the way, I'm standing in mud. Oh, beautiful day. It's really hard to reel. This thing needs some wheel work. Water's shallower toward this side. That'd be interesting if they were spawning, but oh, this is like mud mold. Back to the reel. My rod's not even tightened onto the reel. Push something, snatch this thing. Come on. That's something. Okay. Maybe freeze that. There's logs. Try to grab this thing. Not really liking this spot that much, but I'm gonna wait until my son rejoins with me, and we'll do some exploration before dinner time. See if we can't make heads or tails of Shivericks Pond in the very early spring. And by very early, I mean it snowed 2 inches just 2 days ago. Freak, the middle of April, 2 inches of snow. Not cool. Not cool. So I'll see you in a minute. I was heading back to the original spot, and I noticed a little cubby hole in between the woods I didn't see the first time going the opposite direction. And lo and behold, it's an open area right here. Obviously, I'm gonna have to spin this around right here. And you know it's a secret spot when it's out in the open and all you see in the trees are love notes to people, each other. You know, the hearts with the initials in it and stuff. I'm like, this is a love tree this thing's connected to. Obviously, you don't want everybody to be seeing that. So this is a slightly hidden spot. It's probably even more hidden when the leaves get on the trees. So let's see what the love nest spot has got for us today. Let me throw that trout spinner out first, right here. You see that? Apparently it's a color that trout like a lot. Looks like fire tiger style. Same style I got a bass on. There's no overhanging trees here either. I can do a full overhead swing. No problem. That's a freight. Doesn't go very far. Don't have lightweight gear, but another spot to try. Figure out where are the fish, what are the fish, and how can I catch them. Okay. guy's got his rod up. Maybe he got a little nibble. I want to know why he has 2 buckets. Take them home. Is there bait in there? Got minnows or something? Like, what's going on? I can't walk over there now to ask him, but I'm gonna try in a minute. Just walk up. You're gonna meet people all the time when you're out fishing, and you know, you should speak up. Say, hey, yo, what's up, man? How they biting today? What they biting on? And you know, if they want to keep their spot secret, they'll tell you, man, ain't nothing biting around here, man. It's dead. Yet they don't leave. Their secret is not your secret. But you have to take that with a grain of salt. People don't like going to their spots. That's cool, but like most people, I'm just trying to fish, man. I ain't trying to spot burn. I just want to catch a fish. Tell me to keep it a secret, I'll keep it a secret. But really, it's a pond. It's a spot in the pond. And there's a lure or whatever that catches a lot of them. Either I'm going to learn myself, or I'm going to get a boat and find a different spot that you don't even know about. It's like, I don't get the big deal. They just don't want a ton of people sitting there, sitting on their spot when they want to sit there and be alone and use it. They don't want them throwing their trash there or whatnot, which is, you know, respectable, because many people don't care about the environment, as I can see from looking at shoreline here. It's like every other spot I've seen around the world. There are some countries that are cleaner. Japan is like so crazy clean everywhere, it's kind of scary. It's like your grandmother lives there, and she lives everywhere, so it's clean. Any street, you have to go to like the slum to find some trash. The garbage trucks are clean. There you go. Look it up. Go on YouTube. Look up Japanese garbage trucks. You're not gonna find some old ones. You're not gonna find rusty ones. You're not gonna find dirty ones. It might even be like so technically advanced you don't even realize it's a dump truck. Yet they have nuclear problems. Can't even plan anything. Alright, this is crazy. Where are these fish at? Getting frustrated, talking trash, which is really what fishing's about, right? Talking lots of trash. Your buddies, friends, or with yourself. So used to something that's knocking this thing. No matter what color I use, it's been a panther Martin creeks and rivers down in like Virginia, or like in, you know, New Hampshire and stuff. I had no trout experience at all, and I got some trout to go after it. But now I'm just dead. I'm gonna have to get some hard fishing skills. It's gonna take a couple years. But once I do, I'm gonna spread the knowledge to you. Free of charge. Hopefully it'll work out wherever you are, New England or not. All right, try that in this spot. Let's throw that Rapala grip stop. Nelly loved so much back in the day. Whoa, I almost got really tangled up. My line. I think I hear my son coming. Maybe. Let's switch it up. Here's Ripstop again. Let's take a look at it. Marvel in its gloriousness. Rapala is awesome. You haven't heard? give it a try. Wish I could show how awesome they are, but you have to go back a few videos to find that one. I think this osprey's gonna have more luck than me. Harder than I thought. Let's slow this jerk down. Slow jerk it. And get out of it. What the heck? Let go. Thing is right. Guy has a bobber. Thinks he has live bait or dead bait, but I still haven't seen a fish from that guy. He's throwing out what looks like a. That's not a worm. That's definitely a minnow. He's throwing out some minnows out there. There's 2 rods, or wait, 1 rod. I think I see 2 orange bobbers. I really hope I see that bobber go under and he just pulls up like a 5-pound bass. Oh. Plus lure fisherman on the other side. Really like my Kevin Van Dam rod right now. It's really hard casting with this thing. Like I'm trying to do jerk baits with a trolling rod. This reel is sticking. That still works. Ooh, nice cast. I guess we can call that tested for this spot too. Have to wait till the sun goes down everywhere? Get some action? Come on. Let's move back to the original spot. Still don't see anybody calling for me. So we're back to the original spot. I've been staying here for a while. Not all the time. Otherwise I'm gonna go straight across right there, which I believe is the middle school backyard. They have some staircases that go down there and it looks like an open area. It's probably shallow, probably nothing there. But it's another place to try out. And I'll be doing that as a last ditch effort to see if there's something out here. I can't give up my minnow though. I'm like, it's my thing. It's like, I can't make the minnow work. I can't make nothing work except for a worm or a live minnow. know what? I wish I had my chatterbait too. That would have been interesting. Really heavy. Yeah, it's really far. But I can't bring everything when I don't even know I'm going freshwater fishing. Didn't do my research. Shame on me. Nothing at the coastline. And there he is. Ow, hurting my arm. Breaking the tree actually. Oh, not good break. Nice rip. Yeah. Got a lose there. Put that in the blooper reel. So we're right behind what looks like the middle school, maybe a high school, in Falmouth, right across Shivericks Pond. I'm gonna try to spot out. We're gonna be heading home for some dinner. It's a little shallowy here. There's a little beach that they've created probably for the school to do some experiments, work with nature, and we're gonna see if there is something coming up in the shallows to do some spotting. And what I'm doing, I'm just putting on a loopless crankbait. This is one I've used for many years. You're wondering why it's all tore up, has pillars out of it. That's because striped bass ripped this up for decades, and I still have it. But soon enough, I'm gonna lose it, which will probably be now.
Stay healthy. You said in this moment that you caught way too many striper.
Yeah. Used to fish near a buoy, near a sandbar, in the middle of winter when it's like 30 degrees outside, and catch striper hanging around the buoy. It was always a struggle to see if I would freeze first or if I'd catch a fish. But we always persevered. When stripers leave here in the fall, they go down to Virginia during the winter.
They do?
Yeah, they go south. That's where they're coming from now, from Virginia.
Like they're all from Virginia?
Yeah, they follow all the bait fish around, which is their food source. The bait fish go there after they spawn, and then they come back to spawn. They do that forever and ever. So that's what the striper do forever and ever. So no action today at Shivericks Pond. You know, what do you expect from me? But we tried our thing, we tried different things, and we both got a little blooper reel coming up with me and him. You didn't see him fall, but you saw me fall, and that wasn't fun. I got caught up on my knee, but I'm gonna go home and eat a meal that's not fish. So go to fishingatwork.com if you need some help getting out here and going fishing, hopefully catching some fish, but you never know. Better luck at your place.